So what we're going to talk about today is the question, organic or paid advertising. The short answer to that is yes. An even shorter answer to that is absolutely yes. Are you kidding me? This whole thing runs on advertising dollars. YouTube, Facebook, Google, Bing, all of it, completely. All of social media runs on advertising, period, point blank. Now, when you're deciding in the early stages of venturing off into the entrepreneurial world, you have to understand that the moment you launch your website or your microsite, which is an Instagram or any kind of social network, you are no longer a local business. You are a global business. And you have to think globally. There are people all over the world who need your product, who need your service. Now, I mean that to say there are people who are out there that you don't know, and that's a very good thing, because the side of where you want to err on the side of caution is a place that you need to get beyond, and that is the organic route. The organic route is essentially the folks that you know both on and offline. These are the people that you've developed relationships with over time. This is a pre-existing relationship or condition, if you will, prior to your actually getting your legs under you in terms of your business or your enterprise, whatever you're working on. Now, we have to be able to identify just exactly what organic is not. We can't think of this as, someone who has done business primarily with their local Stop and Shop, and then they walk over to, a Trader Joe's, and they notice immediately the difference in pricing, because Trader Joe's is, for the most part, catering to their audience. People who go there are health conscious. People who go there, they're looking for things that are healthier than the folks at your local Stop and Shop. All right. So you're going to pay a little bit more, not necessarily for the quality of product, but also for the experience itself. And that's going to pay you in the long run in terms of your health and in terms of your shopping experience. Now, when you're online, however, you have to do away with that, because it's totally and completely opposite when it comes to paid advertising. You're going to pay upfront for what? Your mailing list that is guaranteed to be made up of individuals who know your business, are interested in what you're selling or giving away. And these are folks that have been proven to actually be able to afford what it is that you're selling, and they are putting themselves out there on the line so that more and more information can be fed to them about what it is that they're interested in. So paid advertising is really the beast that feeds both your audience and your business at the same time. You're meeting in the middle. Whereas organic, you're doing a lot of onboarding and selling and trying to bring people into what it is you're doing and making them like you, really, really like you. And whether they like you or not, they're probably never going to purchase what it is that you're putting down. So I want you to do away with this notion that purchasing your list or purchasing advertising is not what real businesses do. Tell that to Time Warner. Tell that to Google. Tell that to YouTube. I want you to tell them, just write them and say, you are just doing your disservice to. Good luck with that. Because all of this runs on advertising. All of us are promoting something. Even if it's promoting you and you don't even know it. So your advertising should never be either or. That's another point I wanted to drive home. Don't believe that just because you're in the beginning stages of your business that it has to be either or. Why can't it be both when you can have it all? You may not know how to get it all, but you can have it all. And just knowing that you can, understand that you're in a privileged position because now you're in a place where you can see what works and what doesn't work. You have to have a budget set aside in order to do these things. Do not be taken by these companies, these businesses, these people who are out there, these so-called gurus, allegedly, who tell you you can do this today, you can make this money today. No, there's a difference between you can make this money today or you can start making this money today, because all of it is relative to what you already know, your capacity to learn, to process, and to execute or implement on the fly, and to be able to replicate what somebody else has replicated. And if you replicate what they've replicated and it doesn't work, that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. You have to get on the horn with them, text them, email them, flare gun, fax, whatever, and find out why it is that you're doing what it is that you're doing wrong. That's what we're here for. So when we tell you this is what works for us, and we give you our blueprint, and we give you the task list of itemized lists to do, and they don't work for you, we're open so that you can come to us, question us, and say, listen, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to do? So understand, you have to be able to find out what works for your business, what works for your brand. Do not choose one or the other. Choose both in the beginning. Set aside a budget. I don't care if it's $5. I really don't. But put something out there. There's nothing in the universe that does not require an exchange or a transaction. So $5, I don't care if it's your sweat equity. It's something that you have to put in, 3 or 4 hours in order to put together. Put in something and invest in your business through paid advertising and watch your return on your investment. If it's less than stellar, you can always pull out and try something else. Now we're going to put below a list of resources that you can use in terms of free advertising, in terms of paid advertising. And we're going to go through them one by one because we've tried them ourselves and we want to be able to report back to you how well they've done for us. So I hope this brought some sort of clarity to your life about whether you should or whether you shouldn't. The answer is absolutely yes. Nothing beats a fail but a try. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Let's stay in touch. Follow us across social media at ECM Groups. Also, subscribe to this channel so that whenever we upload new information, you'll be among the first to know. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.